Hey, fourth grade. Want you to know that we all miss you, and we are looking forward to seeing you all face to face again very soon. Until then, this is what you have. So I will post a video every day to the school webpage, and you will be able to go to either myself or Miss Scott to find those videos. And I will explain all of your day's lessons. So the videos will stay on the webpage. So if you have a question as you're working, you can always go back and rewatch that section of the video. So we will start today. Today is Monday, April 6th, 2020. So we're going to start today with reading. And your reading assignment will look like this. It's called a Peachy Beach Day. So you're going to read the story, and then it will be focusing on cause and effect. So we have talked about cause and effect this year. So we know that a cause is what makes something happen, and the effect is what happens as a result of the cause. And I know we've talked about the order in which those happen in the story or in the sentence. So here is another visual there. Cause and effect is why something happens, and effect is what happens. So the cause always has to happen first. So it snows, that's the cause, and the effect is you build a snowman. Well, you cannot have the effect before you have the cause, because you can't build a snowman without the snow. So, but in a sentence, it may be reversed order. It may tell you the effect before it tells you the cause. But that doesn't mean that it happens first. For example, the sentence may be, I built a snowman after the snow fell. Okay, so the the effect is listed first, but it doesn't mean that necessarily happened first. So that is your reading page for today. It will be a front and back. I will flip back to myself for just a moment, and then I'm going to show you the back side of that worksheet. There is some cause and effect questions down here at the bottom of the page. For each cause, by each cause, write the letter of the effect. So it has the causes over here on the side, and then the effects over here. And then this is going to be on the back side of that worksheet will look like this. If I can get it pulled up here. You're doing the exact same thing on the top of the page. You're writing a C for the cause and the E for the effect. So you have number 2, and you have A through D. So on A, it has 2 blanks. So one of those will be the cause, and one of them will be the effect. And then you have some other questions down here, kind of review stuff, main idea of the first paragraph. So go back and read that first paragraph and find out what it is mostly about. And then some other questions down here at the bottom. It says, Janie and Jake ask a friend to go to the beach for a different reason. Write each child's reason on the correct sandcastle. And then how might Haley and Charlie have thought, what may they have thought on the way home from the beach? So, excuse me. So those are your reading pages. So I will move on now to math. Math is a page full of addition problems. So they all have a number plus a blank, and then your equal. So I want to show you real quick how to work those out. Okay, again, this is review. They should be all pretty simple. So this is the first problem on your first worksheet. It's 22 plus blank equals 30. Okay, so you can add up, think how many do I need to go up to get to 30, or you could turn that into a subtraction problem. So 30 minus 22 equals what? And we know that if we count from 22 to 30, that gives us 8. So 22 plus 8 equals 30. The back side of that worksheet, let me write that in, 8. Okay, so the back side of that worksheet will look like this, and it is all 2-digit subtraction. Okay, so I've done the first one. I'll do the first one on the whiteboard. The important thing to remember here is they're not all like this, but they're mixed together. So if your top number is smaller than your bottom number, you have to borrow. So you're going to change that 1 to an 11 because I took 10 away from here. And then my 9 becomes 8 because I took 1 10 away from the 9. So then I can subtract. Okay, 11 minus 8. And 8 minus 4. So 43 is my answer. So that will be what your math is. It will be a 2-sided worksheet also. I'm trying to save as much paper as I can. So you will have that as a 2-sided worksheet. Your next assignment will be spelling, and you're just going to get a blank piece of notebook paper, and I will send that in your packet. And you are to think of 8 words, 8 random words, and you need to learn how to spell them, and then you will use each of those in a sentence. And that is your assignment for the entire week. So you could start on it, do 2 a day, or however you choose to do that. But 8 words, learn to spell them, and then use them in a sentence. Next will be your social studies. You are going to be working on states and capitals. So you're going to get 3 pages this first week, but they are going to be your assignment for several weeks here. So I will show you what you will be getting in your packet. So your first page is a map that has all the states and capitals marked for you. Okay, then you will also get a blank map that has nothing on it. Then you will get a page that looks like this. That's a list of all the United States states and capitals. So for this week, you are doing the first 10 states and capitals listed. So you'll count down 10, that's where you stop. And you will mark those on your map. Okay? And then study those and memorize those states and capitals. So that will be your social studies assignment for the entire week. Your last assignment is science. And your page looks like this. Okay, this week we'll be talking about Morse code. So you just read the story about Morse code and answer the 3 questions at the bottom. I will be copying these front and back, again to save paper, but you will only need to do day 1 today. So those are your assignments for the week. I have told all of your parents how to contact all of your teachers if you have a question or a problem. So make sure if you do, contact us and we will help you the best we can. You also need to be practicing your multiplication facts every day. Spend 15 minutes a day practicing those and memorizing those multiplication facts. And I know Miss Alexander has set everyone up on the EPIC reading program. If at all possible, you need to be on that for 20 minutes every day and be reading. That is very important. So have a great day, and I will see you all tomorrow.